And the last guy who came from Kremlin side, Mr. Mironov, he's social democrat, he's a leader of Just Russia party. Well, he said that I supported very much, guys, all of your demand concerning freedom for political prisoners, etc., etc. But finally, day before a rally, he said, no, I can't make a statement. This is election, selection, special operation. Well, what's happened in March 4? What we have? We have, first of all, Putin refused to take part in debate. He said that he's busy for debate. Well, we have clown debate between, for example, Zyuganov and Zhirinovsky. Of course, maybe for some entertainment, that's not bad, especially Zhirinovsky. But to talk about strategy of Russia, to talk about future of the country, this is nothing, right? No debates, censorship still exists. Yeah, they a little bit change after rally situation. For example, I was in the blacklist for more than 5 years in the first channel of Russian TV and NTV and the second channel, but a few weeks ago something happened and they invited me to take part, but it was not live. Of course, they cut everything where I talked about corruption around Putin, when I described, for example, how his friends became billionaires, US dollars billionaires just in a few years, how his friends control export of Russian oil, how they stole assets from Gazprom, approximately about 60 billion US dollars they stole. Of course, all of this information was cut. But appearance of Nemtsov, this is like, I don't know, sensation in Russian society. Well, and not only me, Garry Kasparov appeared, Michael Kasyanov appeared, Andrei Larionov appeared, even Eduard Limonov appeared on TV. And I think that this is small but result of the first protest. Well, but censorship still exists. What is the main message for Putin? His image looked very bad during the last few years. He lost about 35% of support. His real rating is about 35%. And that's why his image like an honest, patriotic, very strong, very brave guy who protects Russian interests throughout the world, this image, you know, disappeared. His image after December elections looked like a guy who is completely corrupted, one of the most richest guy in Europe and in the world. His clan control more than 140 billion US dollars. Well, that's why his image like a criminal and corrupted bureaucrat. And that's why he changed his image now. The main goal and the main message and the main idea in this campaign is, yes, I'm criminal, I'm corrupted, but I protect my country from American imperialism and from American spies who are on the streets. Well, that's why every week, every minute, every hour, if you watch Russian TV, you recognize that all of the opposition got money from the State Department. Hillary Clinton financed all of the demonstrators on the streets. You know, America spent billions of dollars to destroy Putin Russia and to destroy sovereignty of Russian Federation. And only one guy can save the country. His name is Putin. This is the main message. When I decided to fly to Toronto, you know, Nashisty, maybe you know who is Nashisty. This is Putin Hunvei Beans hooligans who he is his sponsor. They came to the airport, and the main question was, Boris, what is your real goal to go to Toronto, to get more money for new protests in Russia, and to destroy Russian sovereignty, to destroy Mr. Putin like a symbol of our strongest superpower, etc. And they asked this question not because they are mad and stupid, but because this is a part of propaganda machine which exists in the country. If you want to be in the madhouse, the best way is to watch Russian TV for a few weeks. A few weeks is enough to be. And Russians watch it not for 2 weeks, but for 12 years. And perspective is very sad, right, to get the same after March 4. Well, and the last point, what I want to tell you, our demand is very simple. This is not an election, this is selection. We need real, honest, democratic elections. First of all, parliamentary election, we suggest to organize it during this year. And as far as honest presidential election is concerned, it takes about 2 years. That's why we support an idea that every candidate who will be in race must change this corrupted political system and transform it to a democratic way. And after that, organize a new presidential election. And the last point, perspective for near future. It's difficult to predict what's happened even in a few years in Russia. Well, but for near future, for near future, it's not so easy, but I try. A lot of things depends on fraud and falsification in March 4 elections. If they repeat the same like they did in December, and Churov is still at the same position, that's why Churov is like an insurance company to guarantee falsification. Well, if they repeat the same and Putin will win in the first round, honestly, he can't win in the first round. But if they proclaim that he win in the first round, I think that protest movement will increase even immediately after, maybe in March 5, March 10, etc. And it will be very difficult for us to keep this protest in a very peaceful way. I want to tell you that there are huge discussions inside opposition what is the best and efficient way as far as protest is concerned. I'm a strong advocate for peaceful and massive constitutional protest, but we have another guys who believe in revolution. Well, I don't think that revolution is what Russia needs. We have a lot of bloody examples of revolutions in our history, and I don't think that to repeat such kind of experience is what we need and what we want. But if Putin will be so non-adequate and so aggressive to repeat the mistakes of December, I'm afraid that radicals have a chance to increase their popularity and to be a winner of this situation. Well, now I want to tell you that peaceful protest is a mainstream in Russia. Majority of opposition leaders and independent activists, they support this idea of peaceful protest. And our main idea is to achieve political reform, transformation to democracy, freedom of speech, and real political competition. And of course, this is not sprint. This is marathon. This is marathon. You know, I explain you why. Because Putin clan controls more than 140 billion US dollars. You must be naive to believe that after one rally, 2 rallies, or 3 rallies, he disappeared, and his money and property and power disappear. That's why, of course, we must think about marathon. Not about Russian sprint, but about Russian springs. I don't know how many springs do we need. But the goal is absolutely clear for me, is absolutely understandable for me. The goal is to come back to democracy, to freedom, to political competition. And this is a real important for modernization of Russia, like a country. I don't want to speak about economic performance, maybe it will be a question, but I want to tell you that without modernization of political system, Russia has no future. Absolutely no future with this political system. Thank you very much.